Let's dive into the pixel-perfect world of the Nintendo 3DS, one of the most beloved handhelds ever. The 3DS had that sweet spot of innovation, hello, glasses-free 3D, nostalgia, and a killer game library that served everyone from casual to hardcore fans. Here's a countdown from 10 to one of the 10 greatest 3DS games ever made. 10. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. This was the game that really made Monster Hunter click in the West. The massive monsters, intense combat, deep gear grinding, it was like slaying dragons with your friends on the bus. And climbing vertical terrain? Game changer. Also, it's one of the best multiplayer experiences on the 3DS, period. The moment you finally take down a Deviljo solo, chef's kiss. 9. Bravely Default. A love letter to classic JRPGs with just the right amount of modern spice. The Brave and Default battle system added a layer of strategy that made turn-based combat feel fresh again. And that art style? Like a storybook you could fall into. Classic Final Fantasy vibes, but with an identity all its own. 8. Super Mario 3D Land. Nintendo absolutely nailed how to make 3D platforming feel crisp and portable. It takes the linear design of 2D Mario and blends it with 3D exploration, plus it was the first time 3D visuals actually felt important to gameplay. Easy to pick up, hard to put down. Tiny Plumber, massive fun. 7. Kid Icarus, Uprising. Chaotic, charming, and wildly ambitious, this game turned a forgotten NES relic into a fast-paced action epic. The controls were divisive, sure, but the writing and set pieces were pure joy. And the soundtrack? God tier. Pit deserves more love, and this game proves it. 6. Pokémon Sun and Moon. Game Freak finally shook up the Pokémon formula in a big way. No gyms, a focus on storytelling, and a vibrant Hawaiian-inspired region. It felt fresh while still hitting all the nostalgic notes. Team Skull alone made this one unforgettable. It's Pokémon, but with a much-needed island vacation. 5. Animal Crossing, New Leaf. Before New Horizons took over the world, New Leaf was the cozy king of slow life sims. You're the mayor now, which means more control, more customization, and more reasons to check in every single day. No deadlines. Just good vibes and Tom Nook's ever-growing empire. Life's better with a fishing rod and no real responsibilities. 4. Luigi's Mansion, Dark Moon. Luigi gets the spotlight again, and it's glorious. This sequel improved the original formula with multiple mansions, clever puzzles, and spooky cute charm. It's a ghost-hunting adventure full of slapstick humor and clever design. Poor Luigi is always scared, but always steps up. More ghost-busting, more green-hatted greatness. 3. Fire Emblem, Awakening. This is the game that saved the Fire Emblem series and turned it into a modern juggernaut. Addictive tactical battles, lovable characters, and that perfect mix of permadeath tension and romantic subplots. You don't just fight for your army, you fall in love with them. Strategy, heart, and high stakes, this is peak Fire Emblem. 2. The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds. A perfect blend of nostalgia and innovation. It revisits the world of A Link to the Past, but gives you total freedom in how you tackle dungeons, plus that brilliant 2D wall merging mechanic that turns puzzles inside out. It's handheld Zelda at its finest. It's like coming home, but everything's new again. 1. The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time 3D. Yeah, it's a remake, but what a remake. This is arguably the greatest game of all time, lovingly updated with smoother controls, polished visuals, and new life breathed into every dungeon and boss. For many, this was their first time experiencing Ocarina. And what a first it is. Time-traveling, sword-swinging, heart-melting perfection.